Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once more to Grigsby's War in the Pacific. So, we are fighting the Battle of the Coral Sea, which is yet to begin in earnest, though we have already struck some blows against the Imperial Japanese Navy. These submarines over here, actually, I'm not entirely sure if this is armed with 4 torpedoes. Well, I think it indicates the fact that it's 4 torpedo launchers, but I don't know how much ammunition it has in total. I don't know if this is like the hundreds in this is how much it actually has or not. So, you know what, we're going to try and compare this. So we have tops 4, okay? One of the submarines that has not yet been active is this one. Right. Right, okay. 10 torpedoes, okay. Now, I apologise about this little bug over here. I'm not entirely sure what causes it, but the animations are a little bit off. It's weird. It must be due to the resolution, I'd wager. Oh, right, we can actually see the ammunition. Fantastic. Right, well, that makes things a hell of a lot easier then, doesn't it? Okay, so we have 3 more torpedoes. We do have the 4-inch gun. Some 30 cal. 3 more torpedoes. I think that's worthwhile. Okay. Human control. Okay, keep on your way over there then. That works for me. Okay, so we have Task Force 16. No then. I'm just going to give them an order. Da, 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 da. Okay, cancel meeting. Right, no mission here. Brilliant. Yep, there we go. They should route properly now. Right, that is good news. Okay. Right, so the combat mode for all units on the list is defend. Right, that's good to know. We are building fortifications. We are, at the moment, have 1 level of fortifications. We have 92 assault strength, 24 engineers, 4 engineering vehicles, 1,346 infantry, 3,748 second line infantry, 5 vehicles, 43 guns, 19,555 supplies. We require 1,355 supplies. Okay. Now, I'm interested in turning this into a true port. Do we actually have a port here? We do have a port. It is being expanded. Fantastic. Stop expanded port. Yep, okay, so it is expanding. Fantastic. Right. Show all search arcs. That's no good. Right, okay. Yeah, right. Airfield service damage is 17. Airfield runway damage is 22. We apparently don't have enough support for our aviation at this time. So, we're a little bit overburdened in terms of planes. Now, we have 15 fighters, 15 light bombers, 1 patrol aircraft. Okay. These Warhawks really need to be on the ball here. Right, sweep. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Okay. At least I think they should stay in this sort of area. Okay. "15 pilots are ready. Major skills. Strafe and defensive, okay. Now, something that we need to take a look at is, in fact, crews. So now crews are trained differently, and we will also be able to see like how they perform with weapons at day and night. So let's take a look over here at Yorktown. So this is the carrier Yorktown. Okay. So we have 18,000 yards range on these 5-inch naval guns, fantastic. Right, so we can see here, crew experience at day or night, so we have 53 at day, 39 at night. So at night our crews will perform worse than they would in the day, but at day that's passable. It's not exactly amazing, but it's passable for now. It's a shame, I really do like these animations, it's cool being able to see the actual ship like that. Okay. So we'll take a look at Lexington. Now, Lexington is a really nice aircraft carrier. You can see the speed, you can see the stats. That's nice, you can see the capacity here. Torpedoes remain in. How much the ship is actually worth? What it's carrying. Right, so these only have 15,000 range. Okay, penetration's 47, however. And we have a good number of AA weapons over here. 20mm. Radar. Now, radar is hugely important. So this here, anti-ship? I'm not entirely sure what that... right, okay. Air, right, okay. So AS radar detects air-based objects, or basically contacts, air contacts, at 149,000. This detects... I'd suppose this is just basically surface radar at 31,000. Okay, so again, with this scenario, there's not too particularly much for us to do right now. I mean, I could try to gather some troops and launch some kind of attack against Tulagi. There's about 420 troops here and 3 guns. I think I'm going to deal with the Japanese ships over here. We need to protect Port Moresby first. So we'll do that then. Right, so we're going to end the orders phase. I'm going to go ahead here. And we're going to see what we can come up with. Ideally, we can deal damage to the actual Japanese fleet. Do, 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 do. Right, so we are at night. Right, so there's only one ship at Rabul, at least that we know of. There could be more. We have our submarine in the air over here then. Okay. Now I need to figure out how to tell the fuel levels. As I could... right, good, fantastic. Right. Right, Japanese dive bombers, Japanese fighter bombers. The task force is under attack. Okay. Carrier aircraft, Japanese fighter bombers. Right, so we have 5 Japanese ships on nearby. Oh wow, oh wow, enemy carriers did that just say. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is major combat. Okay. So we lost 1 Wildcat, however the Japanese lost a 0, they lost a Kate, and a Val. Sorry, 4 of those were damaged. Oh my god, the Yorktown has been hit hard. 6 bomb hits, 3 torpedo hits, heavy fire, heavy damage. Astoria, 2 torpedo hits, oh bloody hell. Yeah, that was a large attack then. We need to hope that our attack back at the enemy will be painful. So Yorktown has taken damage. Pretty significant damage. Okay, here we go. Right, so we sent 28 Wildcats, 58 Dauntlesses, and 24 Devastators. The Japanese lost 1. We lost 3 Wildcats, and then everything... Actually, no, we lost a Dauntless, 2 were damaged, 2 Devastators were damaged, 1 Dauntless was destroyed. Come on, did we do any damage? Right, okay, so Shikaku has been hit 4 times by bombs, heavy fires, heavy damage. Miyoko, 2 bomb hits. Haguro, 3 bomb hits. Ooh, Zubikaku! Hit 10 times by bombs! Right, well, that could be really devastating, actually. So these are dropping 1,000-pound bombs, and then we have the 22-inch torpedoes. These are not playing around. We did hit the Japanese harder than they hit us. We have a great concentration of planes, really. At least I'd hope so. It depends. But I'm a little worried about Yorktown. Dun 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 dun. I should enable the animations, actually. I'll do that. Ooh, are we going to see battle again? See, this is why I need more escort ships, really, to try and just the amount of AA fire needs to be increased. We need to try and protect our carriers at all bloody costs. Yorktown has been sunk. Oh... Oh, that's not good, so we've lost the carrier. Oh. Oh, that's really not good. Okay. The weather in the area was thunderstorms, however. So that should hopefully have helped out. Right, so our Warhawks are defending the airfield then. The Japanese lost at 0, they lost 2 G3M2s, another 2 were damaged, one of them was destroyed by flak. We lost Warhawk. The airbase was hit once, the runway was hit twice. But the thing is, we kinda negated most of the damage that they could potentially do. Now, I am... okay, that's a ship that has sunk. Right. I mean, that is a big loss there. I mean, in reality, the Yorktown wasn't sunk until the Battle of Midway. And again... But yes, so that was painful. Now, what I want to try to do then is have my torpedo... Well, sorry, my submarines converge. But so far, the Japanese have struck a bloody devastating blow there. Now, I do have my aircraft over here. Can we use our land-based plane to try and deal a good blow? Right, naval attack. It's got to be naval attack. That must be the enemy task force. These are... Right, so we have 2 heavy cruisers over there. A few destroyers, actually. Is this the enemy task force? That's a submarine. Right, this has got to be the enemy task force. Oh, we do have that airfield over there. Using torpedoes. Ah, wow, that's really cool that you can do that. That is so cool. So you can set the arc in which they actually patrol. That is actually really fucking cool. Try and get that way. I guess they don't have the range. So what's the issue over here then? So we have some Dornuses over here then. We actually have a good number of Dornuses. They're just out of range, however. Now that's no fun. Airfield attack, okay. I want you on naval search. Okay. Right, I'm a little bit confused here. There we go. Okay. Form. Ah, right, yes, transfer. Okay. So we can see Astoria is hit hard. I can't believe we lost Yorktown. That is painful. I think if I was to do this again, then we'd try to steer towards Nindinai. Try to get closer there to the island and have those planes assist us in the battle. At least that would have really, really helped out in the end. Okay. Now we are limited on the size of the task force. At the moment it's about 60,000 tons. So let's see. I can't believe we lost the bloody Yorktown! Okay. Yeah, there's heavy fires here. Heavy, heavy fires. Yeah. Chester's damaged too. Yeah. We are burning. Flooding. So I got hit by a 250 kilogram bomb. God damn. How the hell can the Japanese ships stand being hit by 1,000-pound bombs then? So a few of these AA guns have been taken out of action. Right. So we need to take them to port for repairs. Okay. So you're leaving the area. Yep, they are too. They're following that task force. I just can't believe the blow that was dealt was there. That was a heavy, heavy blow. That was a great victory for the Japanese. Yeah. So we lost the Oiler. We lost the Yorktown. I can't believe that. Oh, god damn. That was a heavy blow. Okay, we'll just put you on computer to control for the time being, man. We don't really have anything in range. That's the problem here. Right. They need to return to port for repairs. Dun 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 dun. I mean, we did heavily damage Zuikaku and Shokaku. I was really hoping that we could have dealt that killing blow to the enemy. But no, we were not so lucky. Okay, night air attack. That's not exactly going to do much then, is it? Yeah. Oh god, we're getting bombarded, okay. Oh, the coastal guns are firing back. Right, so we have the light cruiser Yubari, Yayoi, destroyer Matsuki. Okay, so the airbase has been hit once, runway has been hit 4 times, the port has been hit 5 times, port fuel has been hit 4 times. The Japanese are really enjoying this, and I'd say. Right. It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, it was like, during the actual Battle of the Coral Sea, it was in Lexington that exploded. That was actually destroyed. Okay, we have a morning air attack then. Right. Severe storms. Is this our attack? This is indeed our attack then. So, allied aircraft. So this was actually a small scale attack then. We did hit 2 of the Japanese ships. 2 of the heavy cruisers are damaged. They got hit once and twice. They are on fire, but no heavy damage. But the fire will damage them. Right, the severe storm is really not helping us. Miyoko was hit twice. Heavy fire, heavy damage. Haguro was hit, and Yuguri was hit. Come on, I need to hit those carriers, baby. I'm hoping that they will be in range of my land-based planes. Apparently I've not been so lucky as far as yet. Okay. We have 6 Warhawks defending. We did lose a Warhawk. I'm not surprised. 11 zeros versus Warhawks. Yeah. Wasn't a fair fight. I just can't believe I lost a fucking carrier though. It wasn't immediately sunk in the battle, it was after the battle, really. It's the fact that our task force is split up now, which is not too good. Though we have formed a combined task force with the remaining carrier. Right, so we're still not in range as of yet. So we have a destroyer escort over there, destroyer task force I should say. Okay, task force 17. Right, so task force 17 then is in the area yet. We do have a large fleet here. I wish I could see, like, fuel range. If I sail towards Port Moresby, then we could disrupt the attempted landings there. And then I could head back to Australia for repairs. That would be the hope anyway. I mean, we do have our home port over here, which is a size 3 port. If I go over here, then I should be able to see all my bases. And let's see, fuel bases, right, ports. Okay, Brisbane is a level 5. Namira. Where's Namira? That's a French base. Oh, right, that's Namira, okay. Namira, Townsville. Townsville. Right, Townsville over here, actually, okay. Head for Townsville. If I set their home port as Townsville, they will return to Townsville, okay. Return to Townsville. There we go. So the fleet will head for Townsville. They will still probably see engagement yet. We do have our 2 damaged heavy cruisers over here. That's dangerous. We do have the Australia, Hobart, and Whipple. Alright, these Donnesses. They just don't have the range. They just do not have the range as of yet. There's not much I can hope for there, then. I need... we do have the Japanese forces out over here, then. My submarine's over here now, okay. Right. 1,386 troops, okay. Those fortifications are still being built. We have them out there. Can I turn on my... can I turn on the animations? Let's see. Yep. Yeah, reliable US Navy torpedoes. Nope. Okay. Right, combat animations on, then we'll see how that goes. Right then, so orders have been issued. What's the weather? Right, we do have rain down in this zone then, okay. That might help things out on our side. It may hinder us. Who the hell knows? Dun 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 dun. Bam 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 dun 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 dun. Okay. Again, I apologize for the screen ban like this. It is the resolution. It does funny things to the game. Okay. So that was the pre-invasion action on Port Moresby. Defensive guns engaged in approaching landed forces. So we have 44 coastal guns fired in defense. The Japanese have suffered 31 casualties. Right, 2 squads were disabled, 2 non-coms were disabled, 0 engineers were disabled. Okay. Yeah, defensive guns fired at approaching troops at 4,000 yards, fired at 1,000 yards. So we are going to see combat imminently. Yep, they're unloading on the beaches, I'd imagine. 8 casualties. Now, I'm not entirely sure how many troops the Japanese have brought to bear. I'm tempted to actually bring my submarine task forces over to this area outside Port Moresby. The Japanese do have the disadvantage in having to try and supply their troops there. Okay. Again, if somebody knows how to fix this, do tell. But until next time, goodbye for now.